Well, it's a Wednesday, which is really, it's kind of like my content creation day. I have been severely, detrimentally, is that a word? Out of the habit of batching my YouTube content, which is why I took a few months off this year. But over the last couple weeks, I have been dedicating Wednesdays to be my YouTube content creation day. So here we are. I am going to make a fresh cup of coffee. We're going to dive into some stuff, and later I have a call with my group coaching beta program. Still doesn't have a name, but it's a group of fantastic YouTube creators who are ready to take action on getting started in growing their audience and income online with YouTube. So I have to prep for that, and I'm going to take you along with me. I think my water is about to boil, and I'm stepping on dog toys, so I'm trying the one-handed vlogging thing today. In my very last video about how much YouTube paid me for 5 million views, if you didn't see that, I'll put it in the cards. But I shared that my channel didn't really grow a whole lot in 2019 because I was focusing my efforts in other areas of my business. And one of those areas is with my courses and programs. So working one-on-one with clients, my search and rescue method course, which is basically how to show up as a search result for your ideal audience and become the hero in your niche. And then my new beta program, plus the Video Pursuit Society, my membership program. So I've been really busy with online courses, launching online courses and programs, and it's really taken my focus away from YouTube a lot. It's pretty common for personal brands, YouTube creators, bloggers to create some kind of a online course, a digital program, and launch that. And the ones who are really successful at it, like the ones you think of in your head, are successful course creators, they make it look way easier than it actually is when you go to do it for yourself. I mean, it's not really their fault, right? It's just those of us on the receiving end of their course, whether we're just watching the launch or we buy a course and join it, it's our perception. We don't see all the work that goes into it behind the scenes. The first course that I launched was 2015, same year I launched my YouTube channel, actually. I had 2 students in that course. Generally, though, I think most people would be like, oh my God, 2 students? This sucks. I'm not doing it anymore. But I stuck with it. I created a myriad of courses, from how to edit GoPro videos to how to edit videos with iMovie and Premiere Elements and Premiere Pro. YouTube for bloggers, which I transitioned into my signature course, the Search and Rescue Method, which then also led to the Video Pursuit Society and my group coaching program that I have now that I'm running today. But launching online courses and digital programs and creating the content and also creating the launch for those things took up a lot of my time this year. So basically, I was putting my energy into an area of my business instead of my YouTube channel, where I would normally be creating weekly videos and publishing them here. And I took a hit to the growth of my YouTube channel this year for sure. So putting the time and energy into those launches and into creating those programs really took away from creating videos here for my YouTube channel. And so the growth of my YouTube channel in 2019 really took a massive hit. The good news is my channel continued to make money even while I wasn't publishing regularly, which I'm going to cover that in a future video. I mean, in previous years, my YouTube channel would have doubled in size or more. So it's been a bit of a slow down to speed up type of scenario. So if you are a content creator, either YouTube, blog, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and you're thinking about creating an online course, launching an online course, a digital product, a program of some sort, or maybe you're already diving into it right now, I want to share with you the 3 biggest game changers for me and how I was able to do that and not completely lose the rest of my business in the process. So the call that is happening today in my group coaching program is actually about your profit paths and making sure that the content you create on your channel, yes, you want people to find it. Yes, you definitely want people to watch it and subscribe to your channel, but you also want that content to be tied somehow to some revenue stream, some kind of profit path. Whether it's you're building your audience and your views to get that ad revenue, like I talked about in my last video, or maybe it's affiliate marketing, or maybe you have a course that you are currently offering and you're generating leads for that course, getting people on your email list, whatever it is. You gotta have some kind of profit path. It doesn't have to be as complicated as an online course in lead generation, but you do want your content to be aligned with your profit path so that as you create content, you got some ROI happening for you. But my group call is at noon today, which is in just about 3 hours. So I need to put together some slides for that call. And I also need to cover things like scripting your videos for retention and creating your Save Me series. And I think the UPS guy is here. No, he's not here, but it is snowing like a ton. But I'm expecting a package with some new lights for my studio. So keeping an eye on that UPS guy. I'm not gonna lie, I love when it's like snowing and crazy outside, and I just get to stay inside and like talk to people on the internet. So first of all, I hired a virtual assistant to take over the parts of managing my monthly membership program that I just wasn't in love with. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the Video Pursuit Society and I really enjoy creating the content for the program and also the coaching calls. What I don't love is scheduling Facebook posts in the group or uploading the Q&A call replays or uploading the monthly content. That stuff could be done by anybody. It doesn't have to be done by me. So I hired somebody to do that for me. But because I freed up space in my brain and on my calendar, now I have time to actually sit down and record a YouTube video and keep the rest of my business going. So I'm about to jump into my coaching call for week 3 of my group coaching program. So that Zoom group coaching call was about an hour and a half. So while that's exporting, let me get to point number 2. The second thing that really saved my business this year while I was spending energy launching online courses and programs is that I get together with a peer mastermind group over a Zoom call, much like the one that I just ran. We are all at different levels of launching things, but we are all launching online courses. And so there's an accountability factor. I'm in a peer mastermind, which means we are a group of business friends, basically. And so we understand each other's businesses, but we also, and this is really important, we understand each other's business models. It's just so much easier to see a solution for somebody else than you can for yourself. We get together on a Zoom call at the same time every single week or every other week. There are also masterminds that you can join where you pay to join and there's a leader and a person who's facilitating it. And those are also fantastic because a lot of times you also get some coaching from somebody who is experienced in the business model that you are currently trying to build your business in. And so that's one way to go. I've been in a paid mastermind before, but I highly recommend that you find like-minded people that have the ability to see your vision for your business or what you are trying to build online, even if it's just one other person, and set up some type of an accountability system. We meet every 2 weeks, or we meet once a month, or it's every Monday, or whatever it is. It doesn't have to be in person, but it could be. And like I said, even if it's just one person, commit to a time, stick to it, and say, hey, we're gonna try this out for the next 3 months and see how it goes. You won't regret at least trying, and you may actually end up finding people that will end up being your lifelong friends and your lifelong business besties. Whew, I turned my heat up and now it's like I'm roasting in here while we're having like a blizzard outside. So the third point I want to make about the truth of launching an online course or program is that I had to learn the art and science of crafting an offer. Now, personally, I learned this through my business mentor, James Wedmore, and his course, Business by Design. But prior to that, I wasted a lot of time launching things that people really weren't that interested in because I just didn't understand the art and science behind crafting an offer that people want to buy. If I had to go back in time, I would not waste my time and energy trying to guess what might work and just like cross my fingers and hope that, I don't know, I struck gold or something. I just didn't know what I was doing when it came to selling. It was a case of I didn't know what I didn't know, right? And so I highly recommend not wasting time just guessing what might work. As I like to say, crossing your fingers is not a strategy. And now that my signature programs are what they are, I know that as I move forward into 2020 with my YouTube content, my blog, my Instagram, my podcast, it'll all be aligned perfectly with those offerings. So I'll be able to create free content that gives value to you here on this channel, but also be able to help people even deeper and even bigger. And instead of being overwhelmed to the point of wanting to give up with managing the membership, launching, creating course content, plus YouTube, I am leaning into what I really enjoy, which is working with smart, creative people who are serious about growing their audience and income online with YouTube, even if they have a full-time job, even if they have kids running crazy all over the house, so that they can support the dreams that they have for themselves and their family. Hey, by the way, if that sounds like you, then I'm glad that we found each other. Just hit that subscribe button down below so you can hear from me again. And also come say hi at Instagram. Just search up VidProMom. Let me know that you're watching and I will talk to you there.